everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Megan. I'm so excited that you're here. Feel free to click that red subscribe button so you don't miss any of my new videos. I upload every single Tuesday and Thursday. Today's video is going to be my everyday makeup routine with eyeliner. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, you're in the right place, just keep on watching. First step always is to put my hair up. I'll usually just take a clip and clip majority away from my face. It looks really good. Then I'm going to prime my face. This is an Arbonne primer that I've been using for a while and I really like. It's a pore mattifying filler of sorts. So I just take a pump of that and prime my face. And I always moisturize my face every single morning. I have dry skin, so without it I'll have like really gross dry patches. This is my everyday routine. I don't normally color correct on the daily, only if I'm very red, and my skin actually is not too bad right now. So I'm gonna pass on this step and go straight to my foundation, which is also Arbonne. If anyone's ever tried this, let me know what you think of it. I am a consultant with Arbonne, mainly because I love their products. So the foundation works really well for me. It's a liquid and it's like really lightweight, which is nice. To blend, I'll either use my Real Techniques sponge or this Real Techniques brush. I think this is the buffing brush. Today I'm going to use the sponge just because I feel like it's a bit faster and doesn't take as much effort. So I'm just going to pat that all into my skin. So that's what one thin layer of the foundation looks like. I like this kind of look. I don't like a cakey face at all. Some of my redness is still showing through, but I'm not a huge blush wearer. Actually, I never wear it. So this looks good to me. Next, I'm taking my concealer just to kind of highlight underneath the eyes. And I will be listing all the products down below if you're curious what I'm putting on my face. I'm not gonna tell you all about it right now, but I feel like it's an even mix of drugstore and high-end, so majority of the stuff is extremely affordable. And again, I'm taking the sponge to blend in, and this kind of helps with my redness as well, so I usually don't go in with a second layer of foundation, but the Arbonne foundation you can definitely layer if that's what you want to do. So once that's done, I'm just going to set with my e.l.f. translucent powder, just using a big fluffy brush. Majority of my brushes are Sigma, but I do have a little mix of eye brushes, I feel like, and face brushes. Face brushes are Sigma and Real Techniques, and then my eye brushes kind of vary. Now that my face is set, I'm going to go in with this palette to give some warmth to my face. So check out my awesome rat tail I forgot to put up. I don't contour every single day, so since this is an everyday makeup routine, I'm just going to just do some warmth with my Hoola that's in this palette. Hoola Bronzer. Just really messy with a big fluffy, it's an angled brush. Hopefully the lighting's not too bad in here. A little bit on my nose, my chin. Just like a little bit of warmth. So now that I have majority of my face products on, I'm going to set my face with the Sephora spray. Just like 2 spritz of it. Before we move on to the eyes. So daily I don't use eye primer, but I usually do throw some shadow on just to kind of give my eyes a little definition. Sometimes I like kind of pink tones in there. So I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette. It is so pretty, and I apologize, my brushes are extremely dirty. I have yet to wash them. So I'm going to go in with just a warm brown. I'm using Saw Sienna, which is just like a nice warm brown to get in the crease there. And I'm just doing windshield wiper motions back and forth. I'm not neat by any means with this. I'm just messily sticking it in there, like so. Looks good. And then we're gonna do the same thing with the other side. So with that brown, I'm going like in the crease and just a little bit above. Now taking just a flat shader brush, I'm gonna go into a light shade. I think I'll use Vermeer, which is like this really pretty pinkish shimmer shade, or sheen shade I should say. None of these shadows are really like shiny or sparkly. They have a really nice sheen to them. You can kind of see I'm just plopping that all over my lid. Again, not being super precise with it. Just enough to sticker on there. And when I was doing foundation and concealer, I did put a little bit on my eyelids. So that's kind of gonna act as a base. Now to add a little bit of pinky tone, I'm gonna go in with Beyond Fresco, which is like this really pretty lavender shade. And it's with the same fluffy brush I believe I used for my crease. Again, like I'm not looking for a specific sharp color, so I don't care if it all kind of blends together. And this is just gonna give a little more of like a rosy feel to my eye. So that's kind of what it looks like. I usually won't do any more than that. Sometimes I'll go in with like a deeper brown to kind of give us a little bit of definition, but this is everyday and to be real, this is pretty much all I do. Ta-da! Moving on to brows, I use a bunch of different things. Right now I've been loving this eyebrow pencil by Smashbox. It's interesting because it's kind of like waxy, and the pencil part of it is really kind of thick, so you don't have to be super precise with it. You can just do your brows fairly quickly. So I always brush my brows out first, just ever so quickly, and then I fill them in. So basically I just like quickly line the outside of my brows, down the tail, and then do the same for the underneath. And then just put the product through. I'm light-handed when it comes to brows. I don't like Sharpie brows. I want them to look pretty natural, so same thing for this side. And my brows are like not even by any means. Brows are sisters, they are not twins. I will take a flat, larger shader now and go back into this palette and use the lightest shade for a highlight. So I just stick that like right underneath the brow bone, just for a little bit of lifting and to brighten it up, and maybe just like a little bit in the inner duct area. Again, I'm just being messy with this. So I am going to attempt to do eyeliner on camera. Disclaimer, I'm going to be using a liquid liner, which I'm not very familiar with. I usually always use a gel liner. That's like my go-to liner, but this is a bit quicker. Let me know if you want to see a wing liner video. I've been doing it for years and I feel like I have a pretty good method, so let me know in the comments below if you want to see that. So I'm using the Kat Von D liner. I can show you how I get my wings, but I don't think I'll be able to actually do it on the camera just because to do my liner I always have to tug at my eye. I know it's bad for you, but I can't do it any other way. So this has like a very small felt tip pen. All I do is take the pen, line it up to my nose and to my eye, outer eye, right? And then I just kind of just press down. Woohoo! And then do the same for this side. Uh-oh. Press down. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's pretty much what I do. And then from there, I'll like drag it down and make it all even. I'm just gonna fill in my lines and then I'll be right back. Eyeliner is on. It is not bad. Now I'm just gonna put a little bit of highlighter on and then some mascara. So today I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerriero palette. Literally just got this last night. I've been dying to get this. I sold a jewelry box to buy this, but I've already swatched the shades you can see here. They're freaking stunning. So I think today I'm gonna be going in with Forever Young, which is like a really pretty champagne-y color, but more pinky, I'd say. To apply it, I use this NYX fan brush. It's very huge, it's very kabuki-like. I just literally press it into the palette and then I just dab it on. I also have the Becca highlight that I've been using a lot. I love highlight. Like, it is so fun. Like, look at that. Can you see that? The lighting sucks in here, but it's super pretty. So same for this side. And I'm just putting it on the highest point of my cheekbone. So right at the top there. Just where like light would naturally hit you. A little bit on my forehead, but mainly on my cheeks. I will put some on my nose. I like that little glowy nose. Look at that. And then the Cupid's bow as well. I like to put it. Just putting like in my mouth. I'm actually gonna go in with that flat shader again into Forever Lit, which is like this really light shade. I'm just gonna place it like right underneath the brow. I love highlight. You know what, forget it. I'm just gonna put it in here too. Why not, right? Okay, mascara, I go in between high-end and drugstore. High-end, I love the Royal Lash. And then for drugstore, I absolutely love the Butterfly. I'll show you the Butterfly just because I think this is unreal. It's such a good mascara. And I think it's like $12, so why not? So I go pretty ham with mascara, especially when I have winged eyeliner on. So I always start with mascara on my bottom lashes to avoid any black on my lids. Such an easy concept, but When I first heard about that, I was like, what? That's not how you do mascara. And then I go to the top. Just key is to tilt your head back. So again, you don't prick yourself with some black. I usually always get a little bit on my lid, but I can deal with a little bit, not a lot. And this amount of mascara is my personal preference. You don't have to put this much on by any means. I just like big lashes, especially with liner on. Last step is lips, and lately I've been really liking this Clinique lipstick that I got in like a free bag. It's like this weird shimmery nude color, but on it's actually really pretty. So no liner needed. Just chuck it on. It's a little dark, but with my eye makeup, I feel like it works. And then of course, to finish it all off, I'm gonna set my face again now that everything is on. So this is my everyday makeup. I hope you enjoyed this video. To put it lightly, I have like a makeup addiction. I absolutely love it. And this was really fun to film for you guys. Let me know in the comments below if you like watching this, or if you do want to see an eyeliner video, that'd be really cool to film. I'll see you all next time.